Yes, worried about climate change. Of course I am. How could you not? Are you a horrible person? Well, obviously Mark Zuckerberg is a lot better person than you are because he worries about climate change, guys. Folks, as always, welcome to a channel, The Modern Survivalist. What I try to do here is encompass all aspects of survival and preparedness, including learning about how you're constantly being manipulated, lied to, social engineered into thinking one way or another. I mean, you're supposed to be extremely concerned about climate change. You're driving a non-electric car? What kind of monster are you? Well, I mean, yes, I have a diesel, right? So I'm a little bit of a monster. Now, I just wonder, is my Honda diesel polluting more than this asshole's mega yacht? Well, probably not. But hey, who cares, right? As always, if you want to learn more about preparedness and survival, get my books, Surviving the Economic Collapse, Street Survival Skills. Will help you a lot in getting a lot better prepared. But this is so interesting. I love what I do. I love survival and preparedness. This is not a job. This is a passion of mine. But it's so, sometimes you go like, motherfuckers. Check this out.
So, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg's brand new super yacht, motor yacht Launchpad and sport vessel, motor yacht Wingman, have gone dark after switching off the AIS after leaving a US port last week.
Again, saving the planet. Mark is a lot more, he probably drives an electric car when he's not in his fucking monster super yacht with 5 different boats inside as well. Well, yeah. And he has his super yacht movie, but it's not just that. It's not just about the cynical aspect of it. It's not just about how they mock us. The elite, right, just laughs at us in terms of, yeah, save the planet. Don't drive a car, while they go in their private jets and their super yachts and their fucking huge mega mansions. No, you have to, not even eat meat. Don't eat meat. Live in a tiny fucking apartment, which you don't even own anymore because you'll own nothing and be happy. But they have, not just one, they have several mega yachts, which he bought from a Russian oligarch of all people. Nice, Mark. So, on one hand, let's mingle with Russian oligarchs. Let's pretend that the fucking insanity in Middle East, by the way, which is getting completely out of control, even for these assholes. But let's pretend all of that is not happening, that thousands of people are not being destroyed. No, let's focus on the climate change, because so you care so much about the climate. It's not just that. It is that he says fuck you to the law as well. He turned off his AIS. That's something that by law he should have on, because that's the way in which you avoid crashing against shit in the ocean, right?
The yachts were moored in Port Everglades, as you've probably seen on the channel in previous videos, for a number of weeks after the yacht was delivered from the Netherlands. And you can see it in this footage on screen here, which was sent in by one of our subscribers. Now, the yachts left Florida at the end of April and headed south towards Jamaica, going round Cuba, heading towards, one vessel was heading towards Jamaica, the other one was heading in a different direction, which I'll call
2 super yachts, because just one super yacht is just too, yeah, it's just too common, right, for Mark.
Come back to in a minute. And according to their last reported positions on AIS, they switched off on the 2nd of May in the Caribbean Sea. And the fact that they're sailing around the Caribbean means that Zuckerberg is either on board the vessel or he was going to join the vessel, flying in somewhere once they'd arrived, which is pretty standard on a super yacht. We use multiple AIS trackers the software to confirm locations to avoid any issues. And the most reliable AIS tracker, which is not marine traffic, by the way, confirms that the AIS is not broadcasting on board either yacht. Now, switching off the AIS is all the rage these days, as there are apparently no repercussions in doing so, even though it's a legal requirement under international maritime law, and it causes a risk to shipping, as AIS was developed to be an anti-collision system.
Anti-collision system, but Mark, who values his privacy, ironically enough, Mark Zuckerberg values his privacy a heck of a lot more than the law, even when the law says, no, Mark, when you have your super yacht, you really need to have your AIS on just to avoid collision. That is the law. It's not just the law, it's what avoids horrible disasters. He says, fuck you all, I just turn that shit off and I do whatever I want because I'm the elite. It is rules for thee, not for me. You get to eat bugs and not own anything, and I get to just sail around and go and where is it that Mark wants to go without being seen? Where is it? What island full of little... What island with a bunch of very young little people running around is he going into? What happened? Yeah, there used to be a guy that was known for that sort of thing, right? Well, that's what the elite does, guys. So interesting. See you later. Take care.